back. Today we'll be doing 5 Starbase tips for beginners. With that being said, if you've been playing for a few days, these tips may not apply to you as you may already know them, but for the people fresh out of the gate, this might be of interest. So, starting off at the top of the list, number 1, what you're going to want to figure out how to do rather quickly is replace your fuel rods. Now we can see the fuel rods here. There are 4 of them, and they have this red ring around them. The red ring is the indicator to the level of the fuel rod. So red is tier 2, blue is tier 1. To change these out, sometimes they may be bolted in. Most of the time they aren't though. What you're going to want to do, we'll just toss that out, is you can press E on it and pull them right out of the slot. And then you want to go and get yourself another fuel rod of the same tier. And you can plug that right back into the slot. Now this isn't the best example as it's empty, but if we take a look at this one, a brand new fuel rod should be filled all the way up with that blue line. Now to actually get these fuel rods, you can do it one of 2 ways. The first way is to craft them, and the second way is to buy them. To craft them, you're going to want this unlock on the basic tech tree right here for tier 1 fuel rods. And for the tier 2 fuel rods, you're going to want to get this unlock right here. From there you can go to crafting, and it will be under ship parts, machinery, power, and then you will see the fuel rods here. Second way is to buy them. So you're going to press your comma key to open the auction house, go to parts, machinery, and then if we scroll down, go to the second page, we can see our fuel rods right here. They're super cheap. Even the tier 2 fuel rods are really cheap. Alright, let's head on over to tip number 2. For tip number 2, we have the Sunny Ship Center. So this is a really interesting ship shop, as all the ships in here require ores only found in the safe zone. So that means that you can totally farm up one of these ships in the safe zone. We can see here that there are various ships for different uses. There we have a small miner. We can take a look over here. We have your typical laborer. I believe this is the Laborer 2 model here. Check out what we got here. Another small mining ship. But there are some decent options like the Belka and the Memento in here as well. So it is very worthwhile to check out, as you'll be able to get ships here for a reasonable price, and you'll be able to get the components inside the safe zone. Now this leads right into tip number 3, and that is actually going to be how to buy your first ship. So you can see a few different requirements here. On the top we have the ore requirement, and that makes you go out and get all of the following stacks of each of these ores. The second requirement is an assembly cost requirement. So you will need both the credits and the ore. To reduce this cost, what we can do is actually build some of the components ourselves, and this will reduce the cost of the ship. For instance, right here we see that I have a chair in my station storage. So when I buy this ship, it will consume the chair and lower the price of the ship. And what you can do is you can go around and look at different ship components and try to craft them to make the ship cheaper. For instance, we have a resource bridge here, we have a few hard points, we have maneuvering thrusters, we have ore crates, we have tier 1 box thrusters. All of these things can be crafted to make your purchase cheaper. Tip number 4 amounts to you understanding the transponder mechanic in the game. So what the transponder does And we can see that right here. What the transponder does, it allows other people to see your location. So if we turn it on, we can look at our ship, and now we have that little tag on our ship and it will follow us around. If we turn it off, the tag has disappeared. Now the important thing to note about this is while it may be useful to help your buddies find you inside the safe zone, outside the safe zone, it could be a deadly mistake. It will allow other players to find you, probably pirates, and that's never a good deal. So when going outside of the safe zone, it is highly, highly recommended you turn your transponder off. And finally, for tip number 5, I would like to show you how to find a company to join. So the first thing you're going to want to do for this is pull up your Discord and join the Starbase official Discord server. I will link this below. Once in the server, you want to scroll down until you get to Factions, Events, and Jobs, and then from there you can go to Community Ads. Under Community Ads, you will see a whole load of different people advertising their company. This can be really helpful when trying to consider all of your options. Oh, so for a shameless plug, I will plug my own company here. We got a really group of nice and friendly people over there. I'll leave the link to my company in the description as well. Check it out. But yeah, this is generally how you would go about finding a company. Sort through here, you get to see what different people have to offer. It's a pretty neat deal. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like as it helps out this small channel an incredible amount. If you guys have any tips of your own you would like to share, go ahead and leave them in the comments section below and maybe I'll make another video with them included. Thanks for watching. Take care and I'll catch you next time.